Today there's no grand theme or motive, no specific goal to accomplish, no chisel-eyed, or any way to really categorize these mods I'm about to show you. I'm just gonna present you to some fairly recent mods that caught my eye on Nexus.
Oh, you're just too lazy to make good content with any real effort.
Shut the hell up, Timothy! I'll have none of that, alright? So just sit back, grab some popcorn, juice, lubricant, I don't know, whatever gets you in the mood, and of course do not forget to hit that beautiful subscribe button, as well as the bell icon to not miss any more of that good old family friendly content that'll get you all fuzzy inside. Now, boom bada beam, let's just dive right in. Let me just start off with today's armor mod since you'll be seeing it throughout the video. Here is RYDER'S Dragonfly Robes SSE. Yes, I know this is an older mod from RYDER'S. It's actually the only mod in this video that isn't new, but it's the first time I've seen it, so hey, it can be considered as new in my weird little world, and maybe yours. It can be crafted at any forge, so you have no problems getting it. The armor itself is not what I usually go for, to be honest. You often see me going for, more, what can I say, skimpier mods that have a lot to show, if you know what I mean. But the simple warm design caught my eye, and I like how it looks on Babatunde here. There's some subtle but nice embroidery design on the front, nothing too flashy, making it perfect for those immersive playthroughs. Next up, we got a follower mod that I actually wanted to show you guys in my last video. Lo and behold, I forgot. Yes, I'm a human too, allegedly. So I make some mistakes as well, which is why I'll try to correct that by quickly giving you a nice overview of the mod. This is Japanese custom voice follower Fia SE. Yes, as you can see from the name, it makes sense why I want to include this in the video where we experience the anime version of Skyrim. This is a Japanese voice follower mod. Meet Fia, who'll be waiting for you in the Tavern of the Bannered Mare in Whiterun. Now when you talk to her, not only will you hear Japanese, but you may get some weird white boxes appearing due to missing Japanese letters. So unless you've got that master's degree in Japanese, you'll have a problem. You won't even be able to see the name given to her custom sword. So to fix this, I tried to download a translator for the mod from RYDER'S, and yeah, I guess it worked, but it also turned my textures into Play-Doh. Yes, there's clearly some incompatibility issues. So I decided to stick with the white boxes because understanding what she's saying isn't that important once you develop that deep connection of friendship and trust. Plus, she sounds cool as hell, so who cares? You know when you gotta return to someone after finally completing a quest or task and it's nighttime and you can't be asked to wait until it's day, so you just go on ahead and break into their house. I mean, those few seconds of waiting for the time to pass is valuable time you could spend adventuring, and not to mention, it is highly unimmersive. So after breaking in, you wake them up, but then they start yelling and calling for the guards like, bitch, you just sent me on a quest to go to some cave on the other side of the map and fetch some item no one gives a shit about, and you have the audacity to call the guards when I finally return. This is complete utter bullshit, ladies and gentlemen. So that's where this next mod comes in, simpler knock. Now there's already some knocking mods on Nexus, but none of them do them like this, baby. The mod author explains it as a dynamic knocking on habitation system. Knock on any door when a quest marker appears and either hold E or hit the door to knock. The voice of one of the owners will then answer and you'll have to decide how to get in. If you're a friend of the specific owner, it'll be easy, but if not, there's a big chance you'll fail and get in the nuisance state, which essentially means you won't be able to knock on doors until it wears off. But hey, at least it looks like you're on some DBZ Super Saiyan God shit. Have you ever taken a break from your adventuring in the lands of Skyrim to take a proper close look at the deer and elk? Just then will you see the horrible textures, far from befitting these wonderful majestic creatures of the wild. I mean, what would the mighty and powerful Joe Rogan say if he saw this? Cause all he really talks about is
elk. Craziest animal of all time.
So here's High Fantasy Deer and Elk, a mod that adds 4K resolution deer and elk textures with fur color options. Yes, it's that simple. It just makes them look better. The fur looks better up close and more puffy, as the mod increases the fur volume. This is how these kings of the wild are supposed to look. Now after you've downloaded the mod and taken a good look at them, truly appreciating their beauty, put an arrow into them, then walk up and take their hide and meat. Now eat that raw meat and feel the power you'll attain from eating such a great animal. Next up, we've got another mod that makes some changes in the way your Skyrim's gonna look. Now, I've never really had any problems with the way potions look in the vanilla game. That is, until I saw the mod Fantasy Potion Replacer. This replaces every potion found in-game with a new fantasy style look. I really like the new gooey look of the fluid. It makes sense since potions basically are different ingredients mixed together like a smoothie. Most potions will now have their own fluid color and look more special. This is a nice little change that'll make your next playthrough feel a little bit different. I mean, you see potions explosions pretty much everywhere when playing Skyrim, so why not change the look of them a bit? Just look at this Ice Wrath essence. Have you ever seen it looking so mysterious and dangerous? I guess it actually kinda looks like a dildo as well, to be honest. This next mod has been out for some days now and has become very popular, so you may have heard of it. This is SEKIRO Combat SSE, a mod that tries to bring the fast-paced, flashy and stylish swordplay of Sekiro Shadows Die Twice to Skyrim. The combat in Skyrim has never really been one of the game's strong suits, so I'll take any mod that tries to add some spice to the combat. Every block now produces cool shimmering fire sparks, and deflections have this cool animation with a bright flash, where you'll regain your stamina while damaging and staggering your enemies if their stamina is low enough. So now there's actually an incentive for you to try and pull off those perfect blocks. You can deflect melee attacks, shouts and explosions, but not spells. This means that your enemies will be able to do this as well, making the combat more dangerous and exciting. You'll need the popular Ultimate Combat mod to get this working, and why not also add improved combat sounds to make the combat even better while you're at it. Now, with these combat mods, you'll also need a badass weapon to unleash your might and fury onto your enemies, and with Dragon Slayer Berserk, you'll get to do just that while looking real cool. This mod adds the Dragon Slayer from Berserk to Skyrim, bringing it to life with 4K textures that'll make it look as though it belongs in the game. I cannot say I've ever watched Berserk, but I can confirm that it looks great on the back while roaming the lands of Skyrim, giving off that badass motherfucker energy. Now go on out and murder a bunch of 4K textured deer and elk. Alright, so you know how you sometimes take a little time out your day to look at what's being uploaded to Nexus and then you see something that gets your attention, but you're not sure why because it's kinda weird mod? Well, this is one of those occasions because cats, everyone! Yes, you heard me right. The next mod of the video is Cat's House SE. This adds a house with cats near Riften. Outside you'll already see some wild cats roaming about, but once you get inside the little house and defeat the bandits that spawn for some reason, I don't know, you'll find lots of spells and scrolls full of summonable companions and mounts. These cats come in a lot of different shapes and forms, and they all kinda got their own personalities and abilities going on. This is my favorite, and together with him I'm able to travel the vast lands of Skyrim at an incredible speed with my smaller cat following from behind. This is a guaranteed way to catch a lot of eyes as you continue on in your adventure. Okay, here we are, the last mod of the video, and oh boy is it a good one. It's doing quite well on Nexus actually. This is MILLWATER Retreat. This mod adds a big player home, but it's not just a player home. No. MILLWATER Retreat is a player home situated near Riverwood. It's been left in a broken state and now it's up to you to uncover the mystery of this old mill and build it back up into a profitable business. When you arrive, you'll find various notes left giving hints to what it is you should do. After putting some money into the business, I went and hired some workers that would act as peasants and do my bidding to build the place back up. Once I arrived, I put them up to the task of building and repairing the watchtower so that I could hire guards to keep out any unwanted visitors, and on they went. Wait, where the hell is he going? At the same time, I worked a bit myself to make the ultimate home for me to reside in when wanting to chill and take a break from adventuring. Eventually, I also went out and got some laborers to work on the mill, and you know what? They were a couple of greedy bitches requiring wages way above their pay grade. I mean, this guy's a freaking Argonian. I'm not trying to be racist or anything, but come on, he's definitely gonna end up sliming up the tools or something. After some hard work, I finally got the place to a decent state, with a working mill, a nice customizable player home, guards, and happy workers. At this point, you'll start seeing profits. There'll even be some ships of traders docked outside occasionally. This mod definitely is a package, and I damn well believe that you all should open it. And there we have it, folks. It has been an honor to present this mod to you. These videos are certainly a blast to make. Now, whoa, do not leave yet. Have you remembered to like the video, subscribe and ring that bell, maybe leave a nice comment? That will make me a very happy man. So for the last time, thanks for watching. I hope it was entertaining. I'm SgtGimlinho and I'm out.